So you and Dame are not gonna argue no more.
To me, it's all fun.
Oh, okay.
To me, I'm snapping. It's like online snapping.
Oh, yeah,
But you see
okay.
that's the point, right? When you see him, he's not snapping fun. He's mad. Yeah, motherfucker, I don't give a because and then be like, I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna call it The Dusky. And it's shout out to my World Tracks and it's inspired by Voice of Harlem and Test Smooth. And it's rock with it. It's fun to me, but when you see him snapping, he doesn't look like he's having fun. He's mad. And when you ask him questions about me, when you ask another guy questions about me, you can tell by their tone and they start moving around their chair and they face scrunch up. You say, yeah, about Dame. I don't got no problem with Dame. Dame is mad at me for what? I don't know. I said the movie was whack, and he's been on the tangent ever since.
From million-dollar business opportunities falling apart to personal attacks crossing the line, the situation between Cam'ron and Damon Dash has the internet talking right now. According to Cam'ron, everything shifted after he publicly called one of Dame Dash's movies trash. Since then, social media has been flooded with accusations, disrespect claims, and behind-the-scenes tension tied to the Diplomats, Mace, Rockefeller Records, and even financial issues that most people never saw coming. But that's not even where the story gets wildest. Cam'ron claims they actually tried to help Dame Dash through $1 million business opportunity, but what happened afterward completely changed their relationship. Then the conversation became far more personal. The discussion reportedly included jokes about appearances, comments involving family members, and resurfaced industry tension dating back years. Cam'ron also hinted that he knows much more about the situation than he's willing to publicly reveal. In a way, that only added more fuel to the speculation online, with fans trying to figure out how deep the issues between everyone involved really go. I'm about to let you hear everything for yourselves, but before we get into it, make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
I am safe, everybody. If you want to throw money my way, see, I'm safe. The only person that I would say right now, see, I don't want you to think that I'm gonna get money and wild out. Only person that really gets a big bag that's not safe and don't give a fuck is Fifth, because Fifth has always already proven that he could be successful with music, then with television, then with movies, to where the people who fund him be like, fucking take the chance. Just get
He was never safe.
Yeah, no, Fifth was never safe from day one. And he still don't play safe to this day. But I'm talking about people he do business with, they're willing to take the chance because he brings the money. Yo, fuck it, just hire extra security. Fuck it, we can make the 100 million with the just hire extra. So you got like Fifth, who's probably the only who's still wilding out here. Shout out to Fifth too, to where you be like, man, listen, shit working for me. But if you talk to Fifth, he's one of the smartest people that you'll sit down and have a conversation with. He's not dumb by any means. Everything is very calculated. But the rest of you, keep frowning, keep being bad, keep having attitudes. It's not gonna work out, especially when you have it on your jacket. When it's on your resume, like, damn, I've been mad for 22 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
God damn. Like, you ever see Goodfellas?
Mm-hmm.
You ever see, it's Sam Rothstein and it's Nikki, Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
There's a scene in Goodfellas where they like out dinner and Sam Rothstein sitting there with like, what, 8, 9, him and his home, 3 of them, and like 8, 9 chicks. And Nikki, who's Joe Pesci, is sitting over there looking to her, yeah, we having fun too. It's just 3 of them. And they look miserable. That's what mad at these is, man. So, yeah, Mason, I'm gonna be safe to further notice that. Don't think I'm a wild out. No, bag, man.
No, this is good to hear. This is good to hear, Cam.
If not, don't get it fucked up. I ain't gonna let talk about y'all running up in y'all show, boy. Y'all going, I'm not having that.
Oh, yeah, that's self-defense.
Yeah,
That's self-defense.
yeah. Now, I'm not with all that now. That's just not gonna happen. Call it what you want. Not talking about, yo, I'm coming in there, y'all gonna interview me when I say so. That's just not gonna happen, brother. So, or sister, or anybody else, man. So, that's what I'm definitely not having. But
That's good. That's good to know, Kim. So you and Dame are not gonna argue no more.
To me, it's all fun.
Oh, okay.
To me, I'm snapping. It's like online snapping.
Oh, yeah,
But you
okay.
see, that's the point, right? When you see him, he's not snapping fun. He's mad. Yeah, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck, because and then be like, I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna call it The Dusky. And it's shout out to my World Tracks, and it's inspired by Voice of Harlem and Test Smooth. And it's rock with it. It's fun to me, but when you see him snapping, he doesn't look like he's having fun. He's mad. And when you ask him questions about me, when you ask another guy questions about me, you can tell by their tone, and they start moving around their chair and they face scrunch up. You say, you ask about Dame, I don't got no problem with Dame. Dame is mad at me for what? I don't know. I said the movie was whack, and he's been on the tangent ever since. And now, he's sitting there and he's making teeth jokes about my new teeth. And I'm like, this is when you don't know you have anybody real around you, murder, is that nobody told him this magic neither. Like, you're not allowed to have teeth snaps about anything. Your teeth fell out on TV. You can't talk about anything teeth related. Nobody gonna tell him that he's not allowed to make. Dog, when you can turn on your TV and put it on the big screen and the teeth fell out, you can't snap about teeth. And then I guess what he's snapping about now, he's like, oh, Kim, your teeth is cheap. I said, my teeth was $52,000. He said his first teeth was $200,000. What happened to him? What you mean your first teeth was $200,000?
I was asking you this to close that door. I wasn't asking you to go further down the road.
I was just bringing up, I didn't know how much up to speed she was.
Dame is like, he's like I don't know how to say it. I wouldn't say a godfather to me, but I would say like, that's just the one person I just wish y'all would stop arguing, you and him.
Yeah, but Mace, you tried to fight him. I never tried to fight him. you tried to have a physical fight with him. Have me in the middle of it. You talking about, listen, man, all right, let's do it. Man, talking about you should stop. Dame come, see, you know what's going on? And then Dame, see, we're just too old to fall for the reverse psychology. What he's trying to do is now he say, yeah, Mace doing the show. Him wouldn't even be doing that show if it wasn't for Mace. I said, Mace is not falling for that. Just a year and a half ago, he came and asked us. He was in a financial bond. Mace came to me and said, we can't have Dame out here looking like that. I'm like, yeah, man, that's the spirit. I know you don't really mess with Dame like that. So I'm like, yeah. And he's like, call Dame now and tell him we're going to give him $1 million. I'm like, we? I'm like, you go 5, I go 5. I'm like, in my brain. I'm like, we don't even know if we getting this $1 million back. I'm like, all right, man, it's just, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we doing, do it. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm like, it's Dame, we gotta do it. We try to give him $1 million. He tell us to wait. He owe $800,000. So he wait 3 weeks. I asked Mace if he still wants to do it. Mace said, nah, it's 3 weeks. If you want to give it to me for the culture.
Just want to keep it going.
No, but it's business though. Nah,
it was business.
That's correct,
the offer was off the table.
Yo, bro, if we offer you $1 million, your exact words say, yo, you got $1 million in your account this afternoon. Young NBA young boy and Drake and somebody. And then you call back 3 weeks later and say, what's up? And then he tried to hit me. I said, you told me what you told me. I'm like, I ain't even gonna tell him that. I said, Mace ain't picking up. He said, yeah, he ain't Mussolini no more. that nigga ain't Mussolini. So I know you don't know Mussolini.
Oh, I'm caught up.
yeah, he's not Mussolini. Then he tried to hit me with so you gotta wait for Mace to do your business. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what kind of you to be having to wait? Now you gotta wait. I said, I'm that kind of. I have to wait.
Oh, man.
So listen, man, honestly, I really don't want to have a problem with Dame, but to me, it's just snapping. But it went to the point where, for me, just saying that I don't like a movie to disrespecting my family, saying I got beat up, saying that my teeth is fake. Like he has the same 3 snaps. He doesn't have anything else past that. And I know a lot that I won't say. I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm not gonna get into his family business because I'm just not doing it. Because to me, it's fun. It's online snapping, and we know Damon can snap and he's not winning.
This entire situation is another reminder that success in the music industry is about much more than just talent alone. A lot of it comes down to relationships, timing, and understanding when business and personal emotions need to stay separate. Honestly, I think both Cam'ron and Damon Dash are legends in their own right. Both played major roles in shaping hip-hop culture and helping redefine independent business moves in the music industry. But when people build that much history together, pride eventually becomes part of the equation too. And that's why these conversations feel different from regular rap drama. Underneath the jokes, the trolling, and the online back and forth, you can hear years of frustration that never fully disappeared. Dame Dash helped build Rockefeller Records into a company that reportedly generated hundreds of millions of dollars during its peak years. No matter how heated online debates get today, that impact on hip-hop business history can't really be erased. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think Cam'ron was right for publicly speaking his mind about Dame Dash and the movie situation? Or should he have kept those opinions private behind closed doors? And do you think Dame Dash, Cam'ron, and Mase will ever fully repair their relationships? Or has the business fallout gone too far at this point? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.